preferred travel agency, Inter-Caribbean, connecting you and the Caribbean.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentians that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosid General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosin General Insurance Company. Call us today at 784-456-1821 or email us at metrosin@vincisurf.com.
Boom 1069 is trending.
Turn up the music, turn down the lights.
Blazing on the air at 1069 FM.
What does this button do? Lord, have mercy.
On your phone or device at tunein.com. Or on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Boom SVG 1069.
Just try. Any drink by the bag, you be plenty.
Boom Chat Friday. Boom Chat Friday.
Now the things start. We love me drinks to be hot and essentials. To the head, hit the liver. We drink plenty liquor. We don't play with it. We drink, we don't play with essentials. To the head, hit the liver. We drink plenty liquor. We don't play with it. We drink, we don't play with essentials. To the head, hit the liver. We drink plenty liquor. We don't play with it. We drink, we don't play with essentials. To the head, hit the liver. We drink plenty essentials. To the head, hit the liver. We drink plenty liquor. We don't play with it. Any drink by the bag, you be plenty. Call it liquor shot at the century. Look, now the things start. We love me drinks to be hot and essentials. To the head, hit the liver. We drink plenty liquor. We don't play with it. We drink, we don't play with essentials.
Boom Chat Friday. Boom
Hit
Chat.
the liver. We drink plenty liquor. We don't play with it. We drink, we don't play with it. Ha! In my grey suit with the grey goose, give them a straight groove with the same moves. Liquor have me lit, but me stay cool. Mix the whiskey with the grapefruit, then punch the punch in with the same movement. Went to one fet and mash up two vents. Them a say me drunk something confuse them, and them can't deal with it. Rum in a glass, oh we just jump on balance, we move so mean with it. Drinking with gas, Dom Perignon, no gas. Some man so evilist, snake in a gas. Bad mind you and your glass, I feel complete with it. I just start to feel we drink so we hard and essentials. To the head, hit the liver. We drink plenty liquor. We don't play with it. We drink, we don't play with essentials. To the head, hit the liver. We drink plenty liquor. We don't play with it. If you know you cannot handle the people rum, when you see the people rum, leave it alone. Yeah, what I tell you? When you see them gyal and them rolling up them bam bam, if you can't manage, leave them alone. Stay in your lane, stay in your lane. Back in your crease, back in your crease. Stay in your zone, stay in your zone. Leave it alone. Yeah, stay in your lane, stay in your lane. Back in your crease, back in your crease. Stay in your zone, stay in your zone. Leave it alone. Yeah, leave rum for the professionals, for the professionals. Leave drinking for the professionals, for the professionals. I love see them girl with the big bam bam when they rolling, rolling it, rolling, rolling it. Micro party hard, getting on bad. If you can't keep up, then leave it alone. Ha na 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 na. I want. Ha na 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 na. Ha na 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 na. I want. Ha na 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 na. Ha na 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 na. Ha na 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 na. Ha na 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 na. I want. Ha na 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 na. Juve money, if you know you can't handle dirtiness, I'm begging you leave it alone. Yeah, what I tell you? If you cannot deal with me and this stinking naughty behavior, you should leave me alone. Leave me alone. your lane, stay in your lane. Back in your crease, back in your crease. Stay in your zone, stay in your zone. Leave it alone. Yeah. Stay in your lane, stay in your lane. Back in your crease, back in your crease. Stay in your zone, stay in your zone. Leave it alone.
Boom Chat Friday. Boom Chat Friday.
Welcome to another edition of OMG. It's Boom Chat Friday, however. It is Friday. Thank God we made it to another day. Good morning to all the folks locked on to the trending station, Boom 1069. All you guys coming in on the live, don't forget we go live at 7. We're actually live right now. So when you go on our Facebook page, remember to share the live. Share up the live. And those of you on the WhatsApp who normally come through and interact with us, 455-1069. For those of you who don't know, remember you can send in your voice notes and you can actually call us on WhatsApp. Yes. Good morning to all the hardworking people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, all the early risers doing our normal thing where we shout out everybody that gets up around this time. A special shout out to those of you who normally get up just to listen to Room 1069. Saying good morning to folks just coming in like Glenda and Norbert. Good morning to you. Y'all big up all yourself this morning. I hope everyone slept well. You know, you feeling rested and ready to go this morning. If not, just drink a cup of coffee or your tea or whatever normally does the trick for you and move forward from there. That's all we can do, really and truly. If you're at home, go back in your bed, pull up the sheets, roll over, and come off on the other side. As I say, if you're home, if you're still at home, you can do that. But trust me, don't turn back. You'll definitely be late. All right, guys. So it's OMG in the morning. It's Boom Chat Friday. We are free-flowing today, basically. We don't have any of the regulars coming through, so it's just us, Jill, Shady, and DJ Nova. DJ Nova is running a little behind this morning. So as we await him, we're just going to say morning to everybody. We're going to shell some vibes, of course. And before we go any further, yesterday afternoon, I'm sure everybody was taken aback, was devastated about the aircraft that crashed just a little off the coast of Bequia, and all the individuals on board were killed. So we want to take some time to basically express our condolences to the families that were involved, or the family that was involved. I'm sure you would have heard because the stories are out, videos are out on social media, and I was really saddened because it's not my family, but you know, the new year just started, and for this to happen, you know, when it's a new year or not, for it to happen, you know, it sends a little shock to our small island. You know, everybody in Bequia are very, what's the word I'm looking for? They're close-knit in Bequia. They're a very close-knit community. So you would find the majority of people, they know one another or they know of one another. And, you know, I could just imagine that they're probably mourning and everybody's really feeling it this morning, you know. So my condolences, and you guys just stay strong. It is unfortunate how the whole aftermath unraveled. I think sometimes we should rush more to help than to record, and sometimes be a bit more sensitive when we're putting out information. Like, for instance, the crash happened yesterday, brand new, and we hear or see people releasing the names of the individuals on board. I really don't think that should have been done. You could disagree with me, but I don't think it should have been done because there are people who, their family members who would have not heard yet, and nobody wants to especially see it on social media, see the video and then hear all that chatter and then reading people comments and seeing it. Nobody wants to find out that way, even though sometimes we can't help it. I know there's circumstances where we can't help it, but I think in terms of releasing the names of the individual, so soon. That didn't rest well with me. So if we could just be a bit more sensitive when we put out these things, especially when it involves a death, because not everybody takes those things the same way. Some people they would be able to handle themselves, but some people that's not how they want to hear a loved one pass. So let's just be ever sensitive about those things, But again, to the entire Beckway community, be each other's strength, and to the families, again, condolences.
My girlfriend witnessed the whole thing.
Boy, that must have been, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it, because it's something that's shocking, especially if you've never seen it before. So what did she tell you? Did she call you? Was she crying? Was she like a
She's
little?
a bit traumatized.
Yeah. Who wouldn't be? To see that right there, it's different when you see it on video.
She lived right there. She was waiting for bus. Mm-hmm. She heard when the plane took off. Then she heard it didn't sound right.
Uh-huh.
Then she saw smoke, and like the pilot tried to turn back, and then it just died.
Yeah. So I'm and your girlfriend's a nurse, right?
Yeah.
So I think
She went out there.
she went to help. That's good. I think on an emotional level, I think she'd be able to, pull herself together and just deal with the situation at hand. No? It's the aftermath that you have to pull through. If she's actually, a bit traumatized, and she's still, she'll need a little hug and a little, babe, don't worry about it, all right?
She's a
These
nurse.
things happen. Exactly.
She signed up for that.
Oh, that doesn't mean you shouldn't comfort her, Shady. That doesn't mean that she's going to need that extra reassurance. I mean, that's what you're there for, to ask her how you feeling. I mean, you saw this whole thing. I mean, or you don't seem that kind of man. You don't seem like one of those sensitive, emotionally in touch kind of guy who likes to talk about his feelings or other people's feelings, for that matter. To say, okay, how do you feel about what happened yesterday? Are you okay? Or da-da-da-da? Wow, Shady. All different. But to each his own. I guess you know how to do it in a different way that you're comfortable with, whether it's you just hug her and hold her a bit, and she probably knows that about you. So to each his own. I just wanted to put that out there. We saw news stories coming in from different websites. Good morning to everybody. Okay. Yes, all you guys in the Glen area, good morning to you. All you guys in Chops and Green Hill, good morning. Good morning to you guys in Lomans.
Yeah, funny enough, I when I saw the video at first, someone sent it to me. They just sent the video with no. I thought it was a whale that breached.
For real?
Yeah,
So you didn't see the first part of it? Because it happened real fast,
Yeah.
It happened really fast.
I replied blows. Cause there's a back with thing when you see whale, they say blows. But then in another chat group now, I saw the post, and that's where I realized it was a plane.
Wow.
So I went and deleted my comment.
Because we have to be so careful. Those things just come back and haunt you real fast. Let me just read this story by Kenton Chance. I saw his live yesterday. He would have immediately gotten on a boat and went down there. He said the single-engine aircraft that crashed off Beckway on Thursday, killing all 4 people on board, appeared to have exploded after hitting the water. An eyewitness told the news, not the news, a witness told Eyewitness News. Cornel Campbell told Eyewitness News in Paget Farm, Beckway, Thursday afternoon that he was working on the island shortly after noon when his attention was drawn to the sound of the plane, the engine propeller. He said, and I quote, "Everything shut off the first time, so I told my friend that plane is going to crash." This is sometime after local fishermen retrieved the bodies from the airplane some 60 to 80 feet below the surface. Apparently that's when he was speaking to the individual. He said, but the plane kicked up back again like it built back up power. He said, adding that the aircraft lost altitude after the engine shut off for the first time. The plane dropped, then it started up back. It tried build a height again to go around the island. So after it swung Petit Nevis, the engine failed again. So that is when it just cleared the entrance at the peak of the mountain and just dived down. He also went on to say that it did not come down straight like this. He said, gesturing with his hands, when it came down, it turned sideways and landed in the water, like plunged into the water, basically. After it landed in the water, about 1 second after it exploded underwater. To me, it looked like it was flung, like somebody just threw the plane in water, like literally. But like you said, it's something else to see, huh? It's definitely something to witness, and really and truly, I'm glad I didn't see it, firsthand. Those things hit me different. I get kind of emotional with certain things. I'm like shady over there. But yeah, so in a statement on Thursday afternoon, police said that the aircraft, register number N4023B, was owned and piloted. I think it's safe for us to call the name today because it's been out since yesterday. Robert Satch of Beckway. It crashed into the sea 1 nautical mile west of Petit Nevis sometime after midday. One aviation expert who was familiar with the aircraft told Eyewitness News that it was Belanca, a Viking 300, a series of single-engine, 4-seat, high-performance, retractable gear aircraft manufactured in the United States during the 1960s. Police said that there were 3 passengers on board, namely Christian Kelps. There were 3 passengers on board. Let's leave it at that, or I could read the rest. The aircraft went airborne from the J.F. Mitchell Airport in Paget Farm about 12:11 p.m. for St. Lucia as its final destination. Moments after taking off, the aircraft experienced difficulties and plummeted into the ocean. Guys, I'm telling you, it kind of saddened the new. It's one of the things that saddened the new year, and I'm sure it's gonna be. This is something that we're gonna remember. The beginning of 2024. But yes, I was told that, and you know what is really weird too. When I was told that, he said a leap year is when a lot of odd, bad things happen, because I don't know, boy. I don't really believe in superstition, but you've been hearing people making predictions about this and da 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 da. Guys, just stay blessed. Let's say good morning to you guys on the live. George Ballantyne, good morning to you. He says, Buenos dias, SFG, Boom family, blessings, everyone locked on from Puerto Rico. Blessings to Puerto Rico today. Fitzmore Cadogan, good morning to you guys. Good morning, good morning. Our Supernova is here, he's with us. Nova so mean. I know. I don't think you're so mean, but that's it. That's it for you, huh? All right, we're gonna wait for Nova to come in and give his apologies for being late this morning, and say good morning to everybody and welcome everybody in before we take a quick commercial pause. Should he link up his mic, please? Thank you. Try it one more time. You feel
mic check, mic check. Yeah. 1 2 1 2 3 4. Okay. MVP in the building. What's going on? Morning, everybody. It's your boy Nova So Me. We're here on Boom 106.9. OMG in the morning, Jay. Apologies for coming late. I had to handle some personal stuff and things too, and plus the country hard now, so I can't make it. Country real hard, so it's hard to make a bus come down and thing now, you know what I'm saying? And gas price real hard to high now.
Seriously. Seriously. To all you know, man. Jenny, after them ads, you have to play some serious music to wash away all that.
Yeah, but good morning, everybody. I'm here. We're live and direct.
We were just talking about the airplane crash yesterday and sending our condolences to families. And I kind of touched on the fact that I didn't like that the names of the individuals who were on board were put out so soon.
So soon, the same day.
Yeah. You know, well, not just the same day. Like when it happened, after people found out who was on board, it just
was like
plastered.
an hour and a half after.
Yeah, I think like I was saying, I think we need to be a bit more sensitive about these things, you know, and think about the family members who haven't heard, you know, the kind of shock that they were being, how they would handle hearing it, how they would hear it. You know, we have to be sensitive about these things. So
I agree.
We're going to take a quickie. We're going to take a quick break. And guys, we'll be back. It's Boom Chat Friday. We really wanted to mention that first thing first, you know, and be considerate and all of that. When we come back, we're going to get into things. We're going to fire things up. Of course, before we head out, we just have a few mentions that we definitely want to get in. Now, if you have one in front of you, or you can just take over, just like, rescue me, because I'm still searching.
What am I going with first?
Anyone is good. Anyone is good.
We're talking about, all right, 4 Flights Up. Remember to check out 4 Flights Up Bar and Lounge located in Rattlemill at Caliandra's apartment complex rooftop. Sip on cool, refreshing cocktails with great company and enjoy the best burgers and sushi in Vinci.
That's definitely a lime I'd like to make. You see,
yeah,
on the
sure.
roof. Could you imagine being on the roof, moonlight, all of that? You know?
And
real
nice
good breeze,
cool breeze
nice
and stuff
vibe.
like that.
I'm telling
Come
you,
on,
must be a scene, and when you have great food and you have great company, it'll definitely be a vibe. So you guys definitely need to check them out. Let's go over to, who are you going over to? Let's go over to, remember, we're on all social media platforms. We got it locked down, so link up and become an official member of the Boom family. Remember to like, follow, and share. All right, y'all. And check us out on Instagram. I don't know if I'm on Instagram. It's Chillup106. Chillup. Oh my God, I forgot my Instagram handle. It's Chillup1069, right? Right, guys.
I think so.
Yeah. What's your Instagram handle? Throw it out. Check us out on social media. Boom1069.
You know, you can link me anywhere to Nova So Mean. Just type in Nova So Mean on the website, email address, Instagram, everywhere. You could just check me out. Nova So Mean, spelled in English as well. So okay.
Okay. Together, just the whole thing together.
Yeah, just NOVASOMEAN.
All right, for real.
You find me everywhere.
You guys definitely need to check us out. Boom Nation. Boom SVG 169 on Instagram, right, Shady? Yeah, man. We're doing things there. We're not just on Facebook. And when you become a part of the Boom family, you need to link up with all of it. All of it. Don't forget to check out Roy's Pharmacy also. Coming up, we have, and I think this is your thing, In the Name of Love, so I should probably let you read that. Or you want me to take a shot of it?
You could take a shot of it.
This January 6th, immerse yourself in the drama, the passion, and twists of fate with In the Name of Love, starring Whistler, Nia Grisha, and Zoe Lewis. This cinematic masterpiece is exclusively premiering at the Russell's Auditorium. Get your tickets, $20 for tickets. Now you can come and buy them at Boom 1069.
For sure.
And remember, we're located in Paul's Avenue, so come get your tickets before they're gone. They're hot, and time is running out on you because it is tomorrow at the Russell's Auditorium. What time? What time should we get there for?
We should be in the venue for 6. And remember, we have photo up going on too. We're going to be taking photos, red carpet event, music. We're playing a little bit of food, a little bit of drinks too. So when
does the premiere actually start? You know, Vincent.
6:30. It actually starts 6:30, but we're having a red carpet and photo up with everybody.
Right.
So if you want to take your photos on the red carpet with the backdrop and look nice and let people know you've been to a local event, come through early.
All right, guys. Also, shout out to the folks at Woodsy's Bar and Restaurant. They're located on 1133 Clarkson Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11212. And real quick before we head out, Flow. All right, flow into the new year with a high-tech home surround sound system when you sign up for the new Hub TV and broadband package from Flow. Elevate your home entertainment with new features like pause, rewind, fast forward, record, voice command, and more. Enjoy the theater at home with this package for only $199 per month. Without further ado, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. OMG, Boom Chat Friday.
On Friday, January 5th, there'll be thousands of dollars to be won. A lotto jackpot of 300.
Ever since I met you, life's been better. I've never experienced a love like ours before. I want this forever. I want us forever. And I'll do anything to keep what we have. You've always been mine.
Sensational, yeah. What didn't I do for you, girl? And I know, and I know, and I know. Act the fool for you, love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues for the riddle. Oh wow, oh that's just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, can be bitchy. Tell me love her to the morning, nah nah nah. Love her to the nighttime, nah nah nah. I don't get nobody, I don't get nobody, yeah. If you give me body, I won't tell nobody, yeah. I guess she West Coast. Now she want me pool skirt, so me pool skirt, ballet girl, she West Coast. You see it's obvious, it's obvious. Sensational, yeah. What didn't I do for you, girl? And I know, and I know, and I know. Act the fool for you, love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues for the riddle. Oh wow, oh laugh just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, can be bitter.
That no government has the right to take away. It sets out our right to freedom and equality and justice.
How many times do I have to teach you? Just because something works doesn't mean that it cannot be improved.
Taiwan International Healthcare Training Center integrates the health capability in Taiwan and keeps providing continuing education trainings for healthcare professionals. In the past 20 years, TIHTC has successfully trained over 2,000 international healthcare professionals from 77 countries.
We will save more Ukrainian children's lives with the sincere support of the people of Taiwan. All of our colleagues, we want to thank Taiwan for this help.
Since the 1950s, Taiwan has been providing various medical aid and technical services to African countries. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Taiwan assisted its diplomatic allies in helping pregnant women maintain maternal and child health. Early neonatal mortality rates have seen a decline of 1%, with the number of deaths per 1,000 newborns dropping from 234 to 189.
Nationwide affordable and accessible healthcare is a reality in Taiwan, with 99.9% of the population enrolled in the health insurance system. In an effort to promote fairness and human rights, foreign nationals have also been included in the healthcare system. According to the global database website Numbeo, Taiwan has topped the list of the healthcare index for 4 consecutive years as of 2022.
Taiwan continues to be an indispensable partner on the path to global post-pandemic recovery.
Well, there are countries like Taiwan who were exemplary, saw the problem, and
we believe that Taiwan's role as an observer in World Health Assembly meetings is in the best interest of the international health community and also is an important partner in the fight.
Your vision is our mission at Quartz Optical. Shop today for up to 25% off. And with Ready Finance, pay nothing for 30 days. Book your free eye examination appointment online at www.quartzoptical.com. Your vision is our mission. Up to 25%.
And shippers, prompt and reliable every time.
Boom Chat Friday. Boom Chat Friday. Boom Chat Friday. Boom Chat Friday.
Condolence goes out to all of those who have lost a loved one.
We used to roll together, smoke hope together, run joke together. Them I call you my brother, but I never know I wouldn't see you again. God, I wish I could see you. It's burning me out in my skin, and I'm so to see you once more. Damn, I wish I could see you again. God, I wish I could see you again. Me remember the days I were chilling. Enough time, me remember the living. Enough time, mama ball for the kitchen. When the chip a sail, we no ease up. Be a lime a squeeze up. White rice and curry chicken. In farm I ever come with the lipping. Una complain, say the high grade a bust. They made a complaint, say the music kicking. So life a life, but to roll and the whole place don't know. So move cold, but me never know say life was a bitch. Cause we always say we would reach, but me never know say I would have gone so soon. I don't wish I could see you again. Condolence goes out to all of the running me out in my skin, and I'm so to see you once more. Damn, I wish I could see you again. I wish I could see you again. Without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. You've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Somebody when all my team are dreaming. Your girl, I know she been.
You're too insecure up in all your feelings. And where I mean you are leaving me.
Break me for done. Would I do anything for ya? Baby, I'm sure I can't do this anymore.
You should've lied. You should've known. Lose such a good woman. One night stand. You should've lied. You should've lied. Lose such a good woman. One night stand.
Like you know, remember me did one about a I made it tell you this is something you know ready for. But like a temper man, you different generation. I would tell you say my love, mommy breast you up. Look ya baby, if my tell you say you are my first love, would you believe? May I forgive it to you, cause you saved me from the streets. While life will be without you, can't begin to imagine. I'll if you make me doubt you, me just feel me, I gonna love you same way. Let's get married, done with the play dates. Next 10 years, do it with the same place. Now I sell you out this type of love, no exchange. Respect you to the fullest, not gonna make you feel no way. My heart I yearn, but you already know that. Fight for you like the Navy, I'm your little soldier. You give me everything, my one boy, you never hold back. Come make me fall in love again.
Baby, it is obvious. That I'm in love with you, girl. Heart's been racing, I've been waiting just to see you. Baby, it is obvious that I'm in love with you, girl. Heart's been racing, I've been waiting just to see you.
The number one morning show in the SVG.
Morning.
OMG in the morning.
Come on now.
Boom Chat Friday, y'all. Good morning to those of you just coming through. Let me try and get some more energy in my voice. Like, I don't know if it's because I've been talking a lot or it's because of the morning. I don't know what it is, but let me fix that. All right, y'all. It is Boom Chat Friday. And those of you just coming in, good morning to you. I hope everybody is having a good morning so far. So I don't know if you saw the post, guys. We're gonna get there. It's a build up to things. So those of you who like to jump straight into the politics and into everything, yeah. But there was a post. Someone shared a post that the prophet. What is he called? The prophet Jason Providence would have shared in November.
26th of November.
The 26th of November. Read it. Somebody reshared the post.
All right, so let me just, I want to say it word for word. So just give me one little second here. Yes, so it says, well, he says, and I quote, I, Jason Providence, saw a great plane falling from the sky, and the death of the renowned was known. Let us pray for air travels. That was November 26, 2023.
That was last year, November last year, that this post was made. So people are saying that this is one of the things that he prophesied.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how those things work, but I guess it's not an exact science. If you're going to believe it, you have to believe that it's not an exact science, or it doesn't happen exactly, because one, it wasn't a great plane.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if the individual was renowned.
Either, because we don't know that information either.
Yeah, because renowned speaks of fame exactly.
You know,
so I don't know, but people are saying I'm not dispelling the fact that the man is a prophet or he prophesied this whole thing, but the post was made in November 2023. So I guess there's something there. What do you think, Shady? Do you believe in?
No.
Why?
I just don't.
You don't believe in those things that people can prophesy? They can see the future. They can predict the future. Some things that are going to happen. You don't think some people are shown the future?
I don't.
You don't? What about you?
I think prophecies is a wide the way they say it. They make it wide to it could be anything. You feel me? It's never specific.
So you think it's a scam because they're just basically generalizing, hoping that something would happen, playing on the fact that something would happen.
Like I could say I wake up this morning and dream a bus crash next week. That's not specific.
Very true, because buses are crashing all the time.
All the time when
so
it could
when,
be next week.
When next week comes and a bus crash.
Next week Saturday. Oh no, but they'd say a bus gonna crash next week and it crashed next week Saturday. But I wasn't being specific. It was just a general statement.
So what do you say? What is your answer? Say you don't believe that people are showing the future. They are prophets. You don't believe that?
No, and I'm a seeing and experience to believe kind of guy. I don't just go off of this is what I hear.
Okay.
I go off of seeing and experiencing before I believe. I'm that type of guy.
Okay. So what about the Bible though?
I know you was gonna ask me that, and I see the look on your face. You know.
No, I'm just asking. I'm asking. What do you think? Because in the Bible, it's predicted a lot of things that are happening right now.
Yeah. I don't. I'm not a strong believer in Christianity.
The Bible has nothing to do with Christianity.
The Bible have everything to do with Christianity.
Okay, when I say, let me retract. Let me retract.
Please.
It's not wholly and solely about Christianity. All right. If you had said religion, then okay, I would understand. But it's not just Christians who read the Bible. It's not just Christians who connect to the Bible.
But this is what I'm saying. But the Bible is based on Christianity. Christ.
You think so?
Yes, Christ.
No, do you know that? And people would tell you, I'm sure you've heard it, that Christ never called himself a Christian. That was a name given by people who attached that to him. So it really has nothing to do with him. So
it was given by the Catholic Church.
Right. So you cannot say that the Bible, which was written, and yes, I know who it was written by, but you cannot just say, okay, it's a Christian thing. It's not necessarily a Christian thing.
I think I kind of understand. Yeah. I understand where you're coming from, but still, that whole prophecy.
What about the Torah? What is the Torah?
What is the Torah?
What is it? I'm asking you.
I don't know what that is.
What is the Torah?
You're asking me?
Okay.
That is from which religion?
What is the Quran?
Oh, the Quran is that's their the Muslim Bible, right?
Okay.
Or I don't know if they call it a Bible, but the Muslim book.
Okay.
So
I'm just trying to show you something. Right. So they're not Christians.
Right. And the Bible, and there's no information about the Bible in
You
in
really
the Quran.
have you ever read it?
Trust me. I read a few information.
There are parts from that are in the Quran, in the Bible.
Okay.
Check it out. Google it. Okay. If you don't believe me, I'm just saying I don't think you should be quick to say that the Bible is mainly for Christians, because it's not.
But
we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
We're not going to touch on that. We're not going to come on here and argue the Bible. I was just trying to make a point, because there are people who would say, like, okay, but not just Christians, But anyway.
These comments are funny. Somebody said, Lord, theology class this early in the morning. Someone else say, I believe in people seeing the future. Some share their message and some don't. And someone else said the book was written before Christianity. Okay, understood.
That's all I'm saying. You can't attach Christianity to the Bible and say it's theirs. It's Christian. It's a Christian's Bible.
But Christianity used the book to bring forth Christianity. Christians use the book to bring forth Christianity. And being a Christian means you're Christ.
Which part of we not going?
All right, sorry, I apologize. But yeah,
we're not doing that. For real, that takes you down a road that, we just don't want to go. I was just talking about the fact that people are saying, using this to confirm the fact that, Jason Providence is a prophet. And again, like I said, this is not me. People are saying that because this post would have been shared on November, 23rd, you said?
Yeah, 26th.
26th?
Yeah.
And what happened yesterday, they connected that and said, maybe it's real. He prophesied it.
But why do we bring Jason Providence in every time something of this magnitude happen?
I don't think we do that.
Who's
we?
No, like Vincentians. Every time something happens, they go back and look for posts from Jason Providence 2 years ago or a year and a half ago.
I think you should say some people.
Some Vincentians.
Some people.
Shady, I don't know if you ever notice it. But every time something of this magnitude happened, they go back 2 years ago and screenshot something from Jason Providence and say, he talked about it. He mentioned it. Come on.
I don't know, but I think sometimes we should be a little... Mindful and a little slow to respond to some of the things that we see posted, because everybody was quick to jump on this post and share the post saying, remember this? He said this. We really need to be careful with some of those things. And I just wanted to throw it out there because there are a lot of things that we would have read in the Bible that we're seeing happening now. So that's why I asked you guys if you believe in prophecies, really and truly, because you're hearing rumors of war, you're seeing war, but you're seeing all the devastation occurring, the hurricanes, the tsunamis. Look, right now, Dubai is being flooded.
But you don't have a spiritual thing, don't you?
Wait, you guys heard that, right? You saw that, right? Dubai being flooded. And it's amazing because this is like practically the desert. When you think back to when we were kids, that was just like those places were barren desert.
Years ago wasn't those places
water?
Yes, before that was like millions or thousands of how much ever.
Dubai was built. The part of Dubai was built recently, like in the last 10 years.
I'm not talking about that part. I'm just saying, like, from what we would have known, because you see now we have internet, I know everything, right? But what I'm saying, before all of that, what we would have known, right, is that it was basically a desert. Those places were dry, it's just sand. You understand? And now they have turned it into something exquisite. Everybody wants to go, a land of riches, and throughout the time we have known or heard about Dubai, you don't hear flooding. That's not something you hear.
Exactly.
We have a call. Good morning, you're live on OMG.
Good morning, Sister Jill. How are you?
Good morning, I'm good, thank you. How are you this morning?
I'm okay. Time I hear you all day, I feel good on morning, because at least I know, people are going to know the truth. That is all I'm interested in. I just called to tell you two things. I ain't saying this to biblically individual, but a guy came to me and asked me for help. I didn't have any change. I gave my wife all the change because we could hardly pay our bills. And I really petty for him, and I say, come back, and I give him a $5. But what I'm saying, we can't live off of $5. I want to see people. He said he's from the north. The area, he said, how many up there is in trouble? I know agriculture, I know agriculture. He said things are really bad up there. And I really hope that people understand that democracy must have people eating, living. Some can't just eat and say God bless, and others suffer. And so I'm asking the authorities to make sure that our population can eat, can have a job, can have an opportunity to have a proper salary, a sustainable salary. And I'm very, very proud, St. Lucia, Grenada, Dominica, all the Caribbean countries this year gave people additional spending power, cutting off VAT. That is one, and Hammy is the only one who's giving the stats, and I'm going to send more stats to you. The second thing is that my family who live above me came to me, and she said, Hammy, you've been right, She said, remember you've been telling me where my mask? She said, I'm really going to hear what you're saying. She said, my family is a nurse. She was home. This ain't no politics. She was home, and she felt like she had the flu. It got worse, and when she go check, she is coronavirus. She tested positive for the coronavirus. I just want to say to you, we have a new variant, very dangerous variant. It's not creating, it's not very severe, but it has taken over India. It has taken over about 20 countries now, Europe and the United States, basically. We are seeing 29 states, and this virus is spreading like crazy. And obviously it would be here. Because it's the most infectious, infectious virus on earth. And I want to say to people, be very careful. A nurse literally is home because she's tested positive. What could happen to who that nurse is going to?
What
and if that nurse didn't have...
Could we just backtrack? What is she, she's tested positive for what?
For coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
Yes.
From what I remember, people kept saying that it didn't go anywhere. People were
the thing is, that I want to make it clear, it's not St. Vincent alone. It's the America that has projected that all is well. And, you remember I get a lot of licks on this radio station, and I warn you all, and I warn Miss Vera, and I warn you all about the vaccine. Now all of the vaccines are banned. So they had the BNT162
yes,
that is banned.
Mr. Hamilton, this information has been out already. We keep hearing about it. We keep hearing that there is a new variant. We are aware of these things.
They have not officially said so to the public. We hear it. Where are you hearing it? You hear it on the news?
Yes,
I call the nursing admin, and the nurse was literally saying, when I told her what happened to the nurse, she said, where you get that from? We don't have no virus here. That's what the nurse said to me. The Ministry of Health, I begged them, I send them information, I send it to you, I send it to others, and they have not alerted people about GN1. You have heard anything about GN1? We had XBB 1.5, XBB 1.16. We have BA286. We had all of these variants, and everybody, most of the people believe that your own virus dry up, including the nurses and the doctors. The only doctor I heard, so I will wrap up with this one, that literally had the strength was Dr. Grant to alert people about a month ago that even before the GN1 was spreading. And I'm saying him, assistant, trying to understand, if Hammy don't come on here, you think radios, all I do, I call them. Call people. Just spoke to my friend and alert her to continue to wear her mask.
Okay, Mr. Hamilton. I don't want to.
God bless you very much, and I want to say, I promise you that I will never ever come on here. And all I want is for the people in authority to do their work and to alert people. Also, HIV, tell people, don't make people believe that everything okay. It's wrong. Love you very much and have yourself a safe weekend.
Okay, you
Protect
too.
yourself, my sister, you and your family. Because you never could tell.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, we got to take a quick commercial pause. And we'll be back. But before we go real quick, Shady, before you click me off real quick, I just want, Mr. Hamilton, if you're still listening to me, I just want you to know, I think, I can't tell you what to do. That's the first thing he's going to say, right? But no matter whether you ain't have enough money to pay your bills, if it's a constant thing, you don't have to just drop that all the time. Really and truly, you really don't have to tell us every time you come on, well, you don't have any money or blah, 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 blah. Really and truly, you really don't. I just wanted to put that out there. It makes you come off a kind of a way. That's just my 2 cents for that. But, you already told us before that things aren't well with you, and you're not doing well financially. I don't think you need to bring it up every time you come on to make a point. It distracts from the issue at hand. Please remember that the next time you come on. Shady, you ready? We're taking a quick commercial break, guys. Good morning to Alicia. Good morning to Sharwin. Somebody sent me a message real quick because while Shady gets himself together, right? Somebody said the Torah is the compilation of the first 5 books of the Hebrew Bible. The Quran refers to specific books of the Bible, including the Torah, Psalms, I think it was written by Jacob after he lost his birthright. So somebody just injecting some information into what we were talking about before. I always try not to go down a religious road where we are arguing about religion, because I ain't going to play like I have all the facts and I know everything about those things, because I'm learning too.
Yeah.
I always encourage people to be open-minded and to think for themselves. When you read and you research, think for yourselves. Don't automatically swallow everything everybody tell you. Always have, that little bit of, this could be possible, or there's something here. And that's why I always say people should go check out things for themselves. Don't just take people's word for it.
Exactly.
Whether we believe in prophecy or not, if the Bible speaks, you're reading the Bible and the Bible speaks to you, you're seeing things. Nova said he likes to experience and live things for himself. But if you read something in the Bible and you're seeing them happen before your eyes, it's up to you if you want to believe it or not. Not because people are saying they don't believe it, but I just want to put that out there. Are we ready to go, Shady?
Yeah.
Let's go. OMG in the morning, Boom Chat Friday.
More chat but money, more reasons to play this game, more money for waste.
$1,000. The Super 6 jackpot for midday Friday, January 5th. It's $200.
Ever since I met you, life's been better. I've never experienced a love like ours before. I want this forever. I want us forever. And I'll do anything to keep what we have. You've always been mine.
That no government has the right to take away. It sets out our right to freedom and equality and justice.
How many times do I have to teach you? Just because something works doesn't mean that it cannot be improved.
Taiwan International Healthcare Training Center integrates the health capability in Taiwan and keeps providing continuing education trainings for healthcare professionals. In the past 20 years, TIHTC has successfully trained over 2,000 international healthcare professionals from 77 countries.
We will save more Ukrainian children's lives with the sincere support of the people of Taiwan. All of our colleagues, we want to thank Taiwan for this help.
Since the 1950s, Taiwan has been providing various medical aid and technical services to African countries. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Taiwan assisted its diplomatic allies in helping pregnant women maintain maternal and child health. Early neonatal mortality rates have seen a decline of 1%, with the number of deaths per 1,000 newborns dropping from 234 to 189.
Nationwide affordable and accessible healthcare is a reality in Taiwan, with 99.9% of the population enrolled in the health insurance system. In an effort to promote fairness and human rights, foreign nationals have also been included in the healthcare system. According to the global database website Numbeo, Taiwan has topped the list of the healthcare index for 4 consecutive years as of 2022.
Taiwan continues to be an indispensable partner on the path to global post-pandemic recovery.
Well, there are countries like Taiwan who were exemplary, saw the problem, and
We believe that Taiwan's role
Vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more. We've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrocent General Insurance Company. Call us today at 784-456-1821 or email us at metrocent@finsysurf.com.
The number one morning show in the SVG.
Morning.
OMG in the morning.
Come on now. By show of hands, I would like to see those who used to play mass from since this small. Yeah. 2 hands in the air.
I remember as a little child on a little stage. I was a little shy. I was a little afraid when I take a little wine with my little ways. They used to say I'm cute.
But now I am a big man today, and I'm looking for a big flag to wave.
It's a different kind of giant come out to play.
No a big, no a bad and a brave.
Monsters from the mash up the place. Let me mash up the place. Let me mash up the place. Let me mash it up.
Ready for the big stage. Hey, big stage.
Hands up.
Ready again now. Tado. By show of hands.
Brand new Skinny Fabulous coming down right now. Could you say that one more time?
It's Skinny and Olatunji.
Skinny and Olatunji. That name, boy. Let's go. It's Boom Chat Friday, y'all. Vibe on this one. You can let me know what you think about it.
Boom Chat Friday. Boom Chat Friday.
By show of hands, I would like to see those who used to play mass from since this small. Yeah. 2 hands in the air.
I remember as a little child on a little stage. I was a little shy. I was a little afraid when I take a little wine with my little ways. They used to say I'm cute.
But now I am a big man today, and I'm looking for a big flag to wave.
It's a different kind of giant come out to play.
No a big, no a bad and a brave.
Monsters from the mash up the place. Let me mash up the place. Let me mash up the place. Let me mash it up.
Ready for the big stage. Hey, big stage. Jumping up on a big stage. Hey, big stage. Doing it in a big way. Hey, big way. We come to make it safe. This is the man of the year.
Feeling like the man of the year.
Right now I have my hand in the air. Jamming every gal. I'm feeling like the man of the year. Now I remember as a little youth in a me little suit with me little pants and me little
Boom 1069 is trending.
Turn up the music, turn down the lights.
Blazing on the air at 1069 FM.
What does this button do? Lord, have mercy.
On your phone or device at tunein.com. Or on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Boom SVG 1069.
Idiot. Stupid boy. Dunce. Fool. Yes. What do you want, my dog?
Hey! Move out my way. Me, I'm mad for my day.
Mad.
Hey! Move out my way.
Now.
Me, I'm mad for my day. Frank White, I'm a dot. I'm mad, me, I'm a dot. Y'all get gonna run out of the mad house. I'm mad, me, I'm a dot. Hold my cup in the field, be a girl at that shop. A girl up in the back up. All of my money, I wish big man that getting out.
And they gotta get wild out tonight. Party in my house tonight. If she me a find out tonight. Hey, if you know Roger wild out tonight. Out the blue light, be a try out devices. All I'ma sense then sign out tonight. I keep me fly go Dubai. Left girl we don't wild out to time.
Papa, pizza, liquor, telly bar, swing, syrup, panar, pila, fida. Lord, mama says she can't hear it, son. Your body neat and your bumper run. Turn your bumper run, getting mad for me now. Tap for me now. Rock your back, sit down, panny and rock for me now. Catch your foot in the ear, drop flat for me now. Arch your back and make it clap for the crowd. Get mad for me now. Tap for me now. Rock your back, sit down, panny and rock for me now. Catch your foot in the ear. Pull back. Mama, up your back on the left hand side. No, my dog get wild all night. No, run, boom, flip on your head, don't slide. Body water, better girl, don't try. Mama, up your back on the left hand side. No, my dog get wild all night. Now run, boom, flip on your head, don't slide. If a girl want try, tell a girl come die. Mama, bumper, I go run and run, run and run, run and run. Mama, bumper, I go run and run. All through that town. Mary had a little man, little man, little man. Mary had a little man, she did him like a clown.
Girl, them bubble gum. Me high girl, them bubble gum. I see a bump from me and a bubble up. Yo, big it and the music don't turn it down. The party too nice, like a bunny down. So my finger just turn one money. Girl, me play with the play, tell the f*** come. Me love see the girl, them on bicycle. A family could get a fight from a tricycle. I mean, as a big woman, and what you ever tell your man? The only man she pray to what to the Father. From a mother. Me and my this blood clap beat up. And you will know when the pro box reach up.
No, y'all are no war. Enough of them just love much more. On the bed, on the wall, on the floor. Me nah this no girl. Me nah go back, start kick no girl. For sure, if me want the girl, left here on the door. Me we never call a young lady whore. Them just want to explore. So send me 1,000 or more.
Someone you don't know. Me like bad, me like go-go. She like pop pill, she like zono. Legs with the chatting, do something with the throat. No one a shy, someone you don't know. Me like bad, me like go-go. She like pop pill, she like zono. Legs with the chatting, do something with the throat. No one a shy, she have a road. Now you come to your nose all. Come on, I see now you for know some girl call. And if she no monkeys, I no love her just mockings, me know about. I act bad in charge. Stop it, man, so I go with. Clean skin, fatty brother. When cock it down, so when clap it fast. And it not take long for me drop it. Fast my jigs off my dark, that is dark. She have to stop when she tap that. Style low, hey girl. There is something you don't know. Me like bad, me like go-go. She like pop pill, she like zono. Legs with the chatting, do something with the throat. No one a shy, she have a road. Now you make it come to your nose all. Come on, I see now you for know some girl call. And if she no monkeys, I no love her just that means I know you. A late night she a bring you on my doorstep. She dey push she head, push she knee, push she toe them. And she a tell me she don't like pork. Cause life is a hustle like Forex. Come from me words, say she come from me projects. And me say she a I'ma know them. All of your dirty ways if I show them. Not like you shy, send money. Me like bad, me like go-go. She like pop pill, she like zone out. Let's do the chatting, do something with your throat. No one a chat, she a fuck road. You know you make it come to your nose all. Come on, I see now you for know some girl call. And if she no monkeys, I know no love her just mockings, me know about. Alright, but in charge, stop it man, where I go it. Clean skin, I take brother, when pocket that, so when cap it fast. And it no take long from drop it. The fast my jigs off, my that is that. She have to stop when she tap. Style low, hey girl, man, man. Easy no, set it right, this I'm gonna beat it up. Every money at the least, I believe it.
The number one morning show in the SVG.
Morning.
OMG in the morning.
Come on now.
Boom Chat Friday. OMG in the morning. I just, something Max would have touched on, and I wanted to touch on before, right? And he spoke about the water issues that was happening in Georgetown, and I meant to touch that the next day, but we got caught up in all the things that would have happened on that day. I saw a notice from the CWSA, right? It talks about the CW wishes to report that the intake to the Perseverance water treatment facility was closed yesterday morning as heavy overnight rainfall resulted in high levels of silt, which is kind of like mud or fine sand or whatever it is, in the incoming water, right? As a result, the following communities were without pipe-borne water supply, which are Dixon, Spring Village, Langley Park, Chapman's, Rabica, Orange Hill, Torama. Shady, you know the place better than me. You know all the names better than me. Torama. Oh, that's an error.
He's not well.
In my defense, I'm from the Grenadines.
You keep dropping that, You keep dropping that every time we ask you something. Guys, I want to remind y'all, you have some young people here inside OMG. All right? I know, don't be quick to judge. Don't be quick to judge us, right? Where we're going to go with this, we're asking for information, and there's nothing wrong with that, because I know some of you are going to come for us when we start this conversation, right? Torama, if anybody listening knows where that is, feel free to enlighten us. Also, in terms of the reservoirs, this is what I want to know, because we keep having these little issues where we have silt in there when it's not silt. Every time something happens, every time a bit of rain come, I want to say a bit of rain, let me not, over-exaggerate. When we have certain kind of rainfalls, depending on where the site is, we have issues with our reservoir, stuff going in there, debris going in there. When it's not silt, it's debris or something. So what I'm asking, is there any way to update our catchment facilities, our reservoirs? I was asking that, is ours like our reservoirs that we have here throughout the islands, is it that they're not, they're behind time? We could improve on, because I haven't traveled that much to see different reservoirs. Huh?
You're going to have to stop.
Water, the flow of water to do that?
No. I'm talking about getting all these things and these little things that keep happening that sets us back without water.
But what about the water filtration system?
That's another thing too, because it's about silt getting into the water, right? Is it that our filtration system isn't up to date? What is it? I'm not trying to criticize them, because they really try their very best to do a good job. They try to be, they try to fix anything that happens expeditiously. Like I said before, right? We just want to know for information's sake, in terms of throughout the Caribbean. Are our reservoirs up to date? Are our reservoirs on par with the rest of the Caribbean and the world? Is it something that we should be thinking about updating? Because these things, I know it's a dry season. When the dry season comes, we have, we have water issues. Yes, maybe let me just try and put out a reason there. Maybe it's because of the location of the reservoirs, right? They're in forested areas, but then I really and truly, this is just my assumption that it's because they're in forested areas why we have either so much debris or pipe being burst or all these things.
Highly populated area.
But I think they're in a location where it's close to the river. And
I know that's right,
rivers,
but I'm just saying in terms of how we have it, because we basically just have catchments. I just want to know. That's why I put out the disclaimer, I just want to know if we're on par, if our reservoirs are up to date, is there anything that we can do, just to rectify some of these little inconveniences that cause major issues or inconvenience so many people. I just wanted to know that if y'all know.
Some of our listeners say the system is outdated. Guys, yes, I'm gonna get to the list. I see everybody still going in about this list. I'm gonna get to the list. Nova, tell us your solution. I have no solution for that yet.
George, have you seen our catchment, our reservoirs here? Somebody, that's what I wanted. I just wanted some information from someone compared to where you guys are. Your mother always tell you mustn't watch what other people have. Maybe I should just relax myself. Be grateful we are right.
Be thankful, Jill.
I just want to know. It's always good, in certain areas to update certain things. They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But there are times when you need to think about tomorrow, when you can't be short-sighted with these things. So if there are new technologies that we can use, implement, to fix or upgrade or whatever, I think that's something that we should definitely look into, because it's water. You know how hard it is to go with water without water for like 2 days.
But Georgetown was going through that for about 2 weeks now?
Yes, Max had mentioned it when he called here, right? So when I saw this, that's why it connected and went back. Like, we know we have these little issues when dry weather season comes. We have to ration water, and some people have to go without water, so some people can get water and all of that. But when rain is coming, we should have ample supply of water, and I just wanted to know, if there's anything that we can do, to really upgrade our system. So these little things, because silt will get in the water. So it shouldn't be such a big issue. Silt will get in the water.
So I'm thinking more of the filtration system than anything else.
So that's why I mentioned that. It wasn't any kind of huge criticism or, I don't know. So I just wanted somebody to tell us compared to what you guys have. And we're not trying to sidetrack from Nova's list. Nova was supposed to walk with a list of opportunities that are out there, for us. Because we exaggerating how times hard. Times are really hard.
No, I'm not saying it's not hard. I'm saying the level of where they're saying it's hard or where people are saying it's hard or where we're saying it's hard, I don't think it is, me personally. But disclaimer, because I realized someone met me yesterday and we had a conversation, right? And I realized people don't really accept point of view or anybody else input if it's not the same as them.
Not necessarily. I won't go that far. But some people.
Jill, you did not read them Facebook comments
I
first
read
night?
The comments.
The first day? Shady, you see them some of the comments there? The stupidity. Where he come from, he live under a rock. He can't be in St. Vincent. so I'm like, okay, so I can't have a different opinion than anybody else. So that's what I'm saying.
Nah, you can have a different opinion. I think we just, because of the platform that we are on and the influence that we can have and that we have to be careful what we say.
but why should I be careful about what I say when I'm saying it's not that hard? But then when we speak about something against some the government, everybody rowdy ups and jump and rally behind that, but nobody can rally behind what I'm saying.
No. It's when I said that, when I made that statement, it's just to say you have to be careful with how you say things. Not that you can't say certain things, but how you say it, because it's not just the people on the live that are viewing and listening, and it's not just people with knowledge. There are people out there who do not know and might take everything you say. That would take everything that you would have said wholeheartedly in terms of as a fact, right? And I didn't agree with part of what you said in terms that we are over exaggerating the situation and it's not that hard. because looking at things holistically, not just economically, we are living in a country where people can barely afford food. You're just talking about what you were talking from your point of view, from one side of the pond.
Right.
Not
And
everybody
as I say,
is
it was
on
an
the same.
opinion, and it's not a fact. I'm saying from my perspective, what I see, it is not as hard as people are assuming it to be.
But remember, you that was not your exact statement.
Yeah, it was not
you
my exact
clarified
statement.
after.
I clarified that
but
after.
that's why we're saying you have to be careful of how you word things. We really do.
But
All of us have to be careful how we word things. But in
As I
terms
said-
of people not
But as I said,
appreciating-
Gildo, right? As I said, Gildo, right? Everything anybody say is always from their perspective. There's nothing anybody. I can't speak for Jill. I can't speak for Shady. I can't speak for anybody else on the radio station or anybody else in Simmons and the Grenadines. All I'm saying is, from where I stand and what I see, I've seen opportunities, a lot of opportunities, and from my perspective, it is not as hard as people are putting it out to be.
Okay. Just getting back here, somebody is saying that not all water catchments have a filtration system. Good morning to you, Godfrey. Godfrey's coming through on the WhatsApp. Good morning to all you guys coming through on the WhatsApp. We welcome inside. We're talking about various things that are going on that are affecting us here. It's Boom Chat Friday, right? We finish at 9 o'clock. So we
just press everything together too.
Yeah, we're trying to really getting everything that we want to talk about and take our commercial breaks, be on time. Tell that guy on Boom. He doesn't get off easy.
All morning, George, you
But
have
why
me
don't
laughing,
you? Why don't
George.
you take this opportunity before we go to the ad break to share some of the opportunities?
All right, so
Because-
what I wanted to do, right? Another problem we have in Simmons is the distribution of information. I don't want to just say, hey, Mizzy, what's going on? I don't want to just say, hey, this is an opportunity and not get into it. So when I list something out, I want to also speak on it.
Okay.
So I want to get into it.
Now, we don't have to do that. What you can do is do a brief run through. These are things that are
so
out there.
These are the things out there, but here, I don't know if a lot of people know about the Yates programming. You know about the Yates programming?
The
Yates
programming.
YATE.
Enlighten me. No. Go ahead.
Shay, do you know about the Yates programming?
I might have heard it, but to say exactly what it's about, give you details, no. So tell me.
Right. So the Yates programming is a youth and adults between the ages of 17 to 40 who are underemployed or unemployed are invited to register for technical vocational educational training and cohorts, which is a government institution thing where you can learn almost any skill.
So it's free.
Oh yes, almost any skill, and they also put you in internship positions as well after you're finished. But they also follow up with you and find ways and places that they could place you after for jobs.
Okay, so these are all government programs, government.
The Yates
opportunities.
itself. No, all of them are not opportunity
Okay.
for government, but I mentioned that one first because that one is the starting point.
Mhm.
Most people think when I say opportunities, there's job. They think I'm talking about specifically jobs,
Mhm.
but there's opportunities where you could place yourself in that and then move on from there. Don't only think that hey, we're gonna talk about job, because nobody's just gonna hand everybody jobs. Everybody cannot be employed in whatever country, whatever city.
I know there will be
There will be
unemployment in all countries. Everybody has it. Look, Canada is going through. I don't even know what to call what Canada is going through, but
Yeah.
Canada has. What I call it? A lot of people who are working in Canada are on food stamps. They have to go
Yeah.
to food banks, which I don't understand because they're working and making, to us it will be a good salary because their currency is very different, right?
Yeah.
But they're working, but yet they still have to go to food banks to survive.
And Canada is inviting
Inviting people
more
to
people to come and take jobs.
exactly, so, which I don't understand.
Mazzy said they were talking, or Maisie or Mazzy said they were
Maisie, I
talking
think.
job. But it's not only job opportunities, as I mentioned before, it's more about what opportunities are there to take. Everybody don't have to be employed.
Mhm.
Some people could be entrepreneurs.
Mhm.
Some people could go and look out at different ways of sorting out themselves. Why are we only thinking about the government has to give us jobs and raise our salary? Why are we only thinking about that?
Mhm.
What about entrepreneurship? And I feel like a lot of people, it seems like we're not thinking, we're not thinkers. It seems that way. Again, my opinion, my perspective.
Mhm.
Nova said it seems like we're not thinking.
A lot of people aren't thinking.
Yeah, we're not thinking. We're kind of waiting for the opportunities to come to us.
Mhm.
Same like Nova said, he have some opportunity, right? Everybody's asking for the Nova list.
Mhm.
They assume it's job opportunities Nova just gonna give out.
Okay.
So nobody thought about, like Mr. Thomas said yesterday as well, when they were distributing the $200, he said they could have distributed a lump sum, $6,000, $7,000, right? Distribute it and let people work as entrepreneurs. But if we have a bunch of people who are not even thinking about being entrepreneur, when they get that money, they get $6,000. That's going to be done in 2-3 months.
I want to tell you something, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe in creating opportunities for yourself.
Yeah.
I really do. Where you can take a chance, it's risky, but take a chance, you know. The creatives out there, they do it all the time.
Yeah.
They use their talent and they make it into a business. They turn it into something profitable. You understand? But I just want to tell you, in terms of waiting on the government and people depending on the government, I have to put this out there. People might not agree with me, but I have to put it out there. In the general scope of things, everything that you try to do individually, right? Some aspect of it, you need to rely on some governmental institution. Okay. You need some kind of assistance from the government, whether it is that, when I say assistance, let me just clarify there for you.
Almost misunderstood a second there.
Or should I say you have to depend on some governmental institution. For instance, you start your own business, right? What do you have to depend on them giving you ease upon?
Importation.
Exactly.
Let me say if you're doing farming, you still got to purchase money or
exactly. So at
seeds.
some point, you know, the government plays a role in whatever you decide to do. You understand? So we can't really completely take the government out of it. You understand what I'm saying? But we definitely need to seek out opportunities like Nova says, on our own. And I don't think it's not that people are doing it. Sometimes you seek out opportunity for yourself, Nova, and there's a difference between reasons and excuses, right? And I'm gonna tell you, sometimes it's not that people are making excuses, but the roadblocks or the walls that they encounter, or some of the issues, the problems that prevent people from going certain routes, and starting their own business or taking up certain opportunities. I guess it's dependent on where they go to seek out these opportunities, who they have to depend on to get these opportunities, the delays, all these things plays a major role in deterring people from taking up some of these opportunities. Good morning to you. It's 1G in the morning on a Boom Chat Friday.
Good morning, my gentle people.
Good morning to you. Good morning.
Brother, morning.
He comes through early today, yeah. He's like, nah.
What is it, Nova? What's up, buddy?
I'm here, man. What's good?
I'm good, man. Shady?
Yeah, man. Everything good.
Listening to you guys, I smiled a while ago. That's why I called at this juncture. For two things mainly. One is what Jill just said about, you know, having to depend on government no matter what you do with any investment. But I'll get to that part just now.
Yeah.
I want to first speak on what you just said then over about, you know, if you give somebody, you know, $6,000, what is going to happen? Now, I've spoken about this quite a few times, and this is the way that I put it.
Yeah.
One, you see, the government is able to give $200, and you see people rush for it. You see, you saw one time, right? But you saw one time the type of the video where people were climbing over each other, fighting to go up stairs to get some money.
Yeah.
I think it was a $500 or something like that. Why do you think that is Nova?
Because again, the level of dependency, they depend on that.
Exactly. And that is what we have to combat. But not just the level of dependency, you know, the level of poverty.
But can I ask, right? How do we combat the level of dependency?
Well, I'm going to get to that.
Yeah.
You see, the thing is that, and it's going to hit right to where Jill spoke about it too. Policy. That one single word, policy.
Yeah.
And so that encompasses every single thing what Jill spoke about just now and what you said. Now, here's the issue. And this is why I said, people need to understand that. You remember the other morning when you were on the first morning that I said something to you where I said people need to get out of partisan politics when they hear about politics and issues and start to deal with pure politics.
Yeah.
Where pure politics deal with the policies of whatever party or whatever entity is in government, because the policies will dictate everything else from there. Whether it's dependency, whether it's poverty, whether it's high taxes, whether it's low taxes, whether you're going to grow an economy or not.
Yeah.
Now here's the issue. When you have an entity where they have grown, and listen to me carefully, they have nurtured, in this country, we have nurtured poverty. Yeah. The present administration we have, and a lot of people will say, oh, you hate this, you hate that. No, it's reality. And the thing is, so many people cannot think objectively because they're blinded by partisan politics.
True.
We have the fact that you can, okay, do you agree with me that we have nurtured a dependency syndrome in St. Vincent?
Yes, 100% I agree on that.
Therefore, you cannot divorce that from saying that we have also nurtured poverty in the country.
Well, it goes hand in hand.
Exactly. So now, here's the thing. Back to the $200.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they give the $200. Now, you see how easy it brings home what I was saying about Lenin and Stalin? Starve them. And then give them just a minimal amount. Something to just ease the hunger pangs a little bit.
And you'll keep them coming back.
And you'll keep them coming back. You'll keep them controlled, because guess what? They're there wondering when next.
Yeah, when next we'll get another $200.
And the thing is that I give this to you. So here's something. Hey, you know. There's something from the Communist Handbook that says, make yourself a god. Yeah? You need to read the Communist Handbook from what is his name? But he said, make yourself a god to the people. And by making yourself a god, it's very easy. As you said, put them through a hard time. But at the opportune time, give them enough to eat, that they will not regard you as their savior.
Kenson, if you don't mind me interjecting, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't grow up with a gold spoon or anything like that.
I don't want to cut you off, but whatever you say, try and keep it short because we got to take a commercial.
Kenson, let's say this quick and then we'll go jump in, all right? So I didn't grow up with a gold spoon. I think I will assume that I went through the same process as everybody else. I put myself through school from Form 3. Hope my mom was listening and be proud of me.
No, you didn't put yourself through school.
Okay, so I helped put myself through, as in I was the one paying this school fees from Form 3
right.
because
it's
I
not
started
the same process, bro.
But
Big up to you for real.
Yeah, but so I started fixing phones and computers and selling tea time biscuit and Domino biscuit. Everybody who go to St. Martin go remember Nova start entrepreneurship from Form 3. You know? So I started putting myself through school through that way. So I know for a fact I didn't have any gold spoon or any handout. But I've never still found myself in any of those lines to collect any kind of payouts. I've never found myself in any of those institutions asking for the help.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't have that mindset. There
That's
are very
the
few
point.
who have that mindset.
But it's not even just the mindset, Jill. No, Nova, if I give you my story, you will be surprised too. You see what I'm saying? But you see, here's the thing, buddy. It's that even though there are the few exceptions, the majority is the rule.
Yeah.
And that's the issue. Where me and you may have slipped through the cracks, but the crack is not big enough for the main water body to flow through. You catch what I'm saying there?
Yeah, I understand that.
No, here's the issue. The issue is that you have a system set up. Right? An individual person, maybe me, maybe you, on a small individual level. You know what I mean? It doesn't stop us from we may have access to some bananas that we can sell. But think about the majority of the people who basically have nothing. And that's the issue here. That the system is set up in such a way that, yes, a few may slip through.
Yeah.
And that's the issue. It's not the few, it's the majority that they're holding back.
Okay.
And the thing is,
Kenson, we'll just take a pin here, we'll just run some commercials, make some money still.
Yeah.
And then we'll jump back in it. But if you could stay on the line, I'll appreciate it.
I'll call back.
I'll call back, no problem.
Great, appreciate
I'll call back.
All right.
Yeah, guys, you gotta keep it locked, I know y'all wanted the list, but I like the conversation as well. I see some of your comments. Nobody hustler, big up yourself, Blanks. You know the hustler from long time. Someone said, I love the Man Age song, It's the People. True, I know what you're talking about there too. Wow, Kenson, nurtured poverty. Keep them coming back. Great association. Okay.
Let's go.
Boom Chat Friday. Boom Chat Friday.
Logs Cash and Carry. Well, let me tell you, Logs Cash and Carry provides retail products at affordable prices, making them competitive with major supermarkets. Logs Cash and Carry also provide wholesale on some products, mainly from Log Enterprises. You can get toiletries, cleaning supplies, shortening, margarine, wholesale drinks, and canned goods at competitive prices. Logs Cash and Carry is located at the top of Fountain Stretch, VG Highway. Our opening hours are Mondays to Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Logs Cash and Carry. We look forward to serving you.
4 Flights Up Bar and Lounge, located in Rathmel at Caliandris Apartment Complex Rooftop. Enjoy refreshing cocktails and yummy bites while relaxing with great company. We offer an Asian American menu, and we're known for the best burgers and sushi in Vincy. Vibe to our great music hits and have fun with our many games provided, like Jenga and chess. Follow us on Instagram or Facebook at 4 Flights Up SVG for more info, or give us a call at 451-2799. It's 4 Flights Up Bar and Lounge, located at Rathmel inside Caliandris Apartment Complex Rooftop. We've got the secret sauce.
Ever since I met you, life's been better. I've never experienced a love like ours before. I want this forever. I want us forever. And I'll do anything to keep what we have. You've always been mine.
Sensational, yeah. What didn't I do for you, girl? And I know, and I know, and I know. I still feel for you. Love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues for the riddle. Oh wow, all that's just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, can be bitchy. Tell me love her to the morning, nah, nah, nah. Love her to the nighttime, nah, nah, nah. I don't get nobody, yeah. If you give me body, I won't tell nobody, yeah. Valley girl, she West Coast. Now she want me pool skirt, so me pool skirt. Valley girl, she West Coast. You see, it's obvious, sensational, yeah. What didn't I do for you, girl? And I know, and I know, and I know. I still feel for you. Love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues for the riddle. Oh wow, all that's just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, can be bitter.
That no government has the right to take away. It sets out our right to freedom and equality and justice.
How many times do I have to teach you? Just because something works doesn't mean that it cannot be improved.
Taiwan International Healthcare Training Center integrates the health capability in Taiwan and keeps providing continuing education trainings for healthcare professionals. In the past 20 years, TIHTC has successfully trained over 2,000 international healthcare professionals from 77 countries.
We will save more Ukrainian children's lives with the sincere support of the people of Taiwan. All of our colleagues, we want to thank Taiwan for this help.
Since the 1950s, Taiwan has been providing various medical aid and technical services to African countries. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Taiwan assisted its diplomatic allies in helping pregnant women maintain maternal and child health. Early neonatal mortality rates have seen a decline of 1%, with the number of deaths per 1,000 newborns dropping from 234 to 189.
Nationwide affordable and accessible healthcare is a reality in Taiwan, with 99.9% of the population enrolled in the health insurance system. In an effort to promote fairness and human rights, foreign nationals have also been included in the healthcare system. According to the global database website Numbeo, Taiwan has topped the list of the healthcare index for 4 consecutive years as of 2022.
Taiwan continues to be an indispensable partner on the path to global post-pandemic recovery.
Well, there are countries like Taiwan who were exemplary, saw the problem, and
We believe that Taiwan's role as an observer in World Health Assembly meetings is in the best interest of the international health community.
OMG in the morning.
Come on now!
Tell myself I ain't going nowhere tonight. I don't feel the vibe, I deal with the wine. Friendship blowing up my line. Rum on the mind, and straight up my line. I say, brother, man, I good. I share. Don't people nobody in this place. He say, ain't like me long, just pass you and show your face. But now I'm drunk in the people place. Jammy. You could see the rum on the face. Jammy. I end up there back in the action. They post up with all kind of caption. They don't know their place. Jammy. I could have cared less when the girl them put on. Wine and go down. Lord, even see them bumper them go down. Feel like I see bumpers and so long. I damn it. To the girl them go down. Wine and go down. Lord, even see them bumper them go down. One thing I show off this man up go down. I damn it. Tell them right now I up, I up, I up. Up there on Bento's level. I ain't coming down, I ain't coming. Tell them I up, I up, I up. Up there on Bento's level. I ain't coming down at all. Can't believe. Tell myself I'm taking one drink. About 10 shots come before I blink. Look back and I can't believe. Went out to come and courtesy. Watch out my brethren, this so neat. It's back and all in, yeah. I think I should put you go out a birthday. I think I should put you ex anniversary. I think I should put the promotion he get 2 years ago, cause we done celebrating. He say, brother, man, I good, I share. Some people know more of them than things. Yeah, liars, I look back, this only is a flame. How I drunk in the people place, jammy. You could see the rum on the face, jammy. I end up here back in the action. They post up with all kind of caption. They don't know their place, jammy. I could have cared less when the girl them go down. Wine and go down. Lord, even see them bumper them go down. Feel like I see bumpers and so long. I damn it. Come say go down. Wine and go down. Lord, even see them bumper them go down. One thing I show off this man up go down.
Get nice, party up. Yeah, I'm feeling the vibes and they done nice cause I drinking. The girls look nice but they look nicer when the liquor sinking. Things get even sweeter when my friends them link up. Now I have people to pick me up if I drunk and falling down. Because the party nice, and the gal them sweet. Good music play, for me to move my feet. When I go reading drop, the DJ pull up. The whole session liquor in my head feels so nice. I drinking it straight, no chase and no ice. Now to find a gal to camp for the night. Give me another shot, doctor's advice. Gal on the left, is a gal on the right. Must check out you and them, it's only right. Everything good, everything nice I have in this time in my life. touch down, we pumping hard. And if you hear them, welcome, welcome, welcome to the land of Calypso. I see that you touch down, well done, well done. I hope that you're more than fit and ready, cause it's real rum, real vibes. Soon as I touch the first party, it's shell down, I'm fetting until I'm running down. I will never miss the next carnival again. Tell them I will never miss the next carnival again.
Father bless everybody in this party. Yeah. Put hands on us. Father bless everybody in this party. Yeah. Watch over us. In we going out and we coming in. I say woy woy woy. Put hands on us. I say woy woy woy. Watch over us. I say woy woy woy. Don't make another move till we bless this party. Cause I come here with the intention to get on bad. Bad. Woy, to get on mad and crazy inside of this party. Full intention to get on mad. Mad. Hey, to get on mad and crazy inside of this party.
Why can't I leave you alone? Tell me why can't I leave you alone? Cause ever since you caught my interest, you become something I can't get used to. And every time I said that I'm leaving, one look at you just make me think it over. I cannot do without you, I cannot do without you. Why? Can't even entertain the thought of you not being mine, baby. Why can't I leave you alone? Why can't I leave you alone? Baby, tell me why can't I leave you alone?
Say we toxic. Yeah. Full of toxic love. Cause when I say we done, you say we done, then we back together. If that makes us toxic. We don't give up. Cause baby, at least we know it's real. Everybody has a time, and everybody has a choice. And baby, I choose you. Yeah, cause you're crazy, match my crazy. You're my Beyonce, and I'm your Jay-Z. Even when I'm so mad at you. 1 minute I cast on you, next minute that is there. I block you, just the one block you. And ask you how was your day like normal. And don't even talk about between the sheets. So sweet, I can't leave. Maybe that is why they say we toxic. Yeah. Full of toxic love. Cause when I say we done, you say we done, then we back together. If that makes us toxic. We don't give up. Cause baby, at least we know it's real. We're better together. Hands in the air together. Tell them we better together. We're stronger. Come when we do this together. Tell them we're strong together. Tell them we better together.
One thing I not tolerating, one thing I not pushing is no toxic love. Forget with that ish. We're not pushing no toxic love. No toxicity. Nothing that is toxic can be good for you. I mean it. I'm not taking it back. I don't care if it's love. I don't care if it's fish. There's a reason why it's called toxic. You ever see those barrels with the skeletal head and the bones that are crossed in an X, and it says toxic?
Warning.
Nothing that is toxic can be good for you in any shape or form. And I don't want to hear anything with cyanide or what those things are used for. Or because anything I don't know if you guys know. When I say you guys, right? A lot of like snake poison and stuff like that are actually antidotes for some kind of poison, or they use poison to cure poison, right? To treat poison. So I know some things that are bad for you can be used in good ways, but I'm not gonna push no toxic love nothing for real. That's why I don't get this thing. I kind of strain a little bit, but this new thing that come in where you choke your girlfriend or the whole choking thing, and you're supposed to like it. I don't understand.
Because you're not toxic, Jill.
I don't understand that because no, I'm saying like we pushing like a toxic thing, that not all the bad things are bad. It can be good. The BS, what's it called?
What?
What is it? That.
The whips and chains kind of thing?
Yeah, whatever that is called. Yeah. I'm telling you. Like, how do we push these things and say, and encourage it and say, this is good, let's do this, let's try this. All these things, like, I don't know, maybe that part of my...
So you won't do them things?
What do I look like? I like self-torture. Like, and I don't know. Like, I don't think... I don't understand how that works. It's just not in me. To each his own, I always say. If that works for you, if you like a little choking every now and again, do you, bro? Do you? Ladies, if you like that, do y'all? I'm just saying, for me personally.
Jill can say walk away.
Ain't nobody
walk away from the conversation. Can say walk away, Jill. Do not get attacked.
I'm just saying, right? No, because if you notice, in society now, things that we would have never pushed before, things that would have been shunned, things that would have get a side eye for, we might have get stoned for certain things, now are being pushed like it is nothing. Like, I be seeing some things that are just out there for everybody to see, and it's so okay. When before, I'm telling you, it's just scary.
I don't think it's scary. It's
just
experiments.
Keep all the choking to yourself. When all the experiments and the experiment go wrong. Listen,
hey.
I just don't. Those are how some people end up dying in certain places. You shouldn't die in certain places. Like, it's not good for your soul. That's what people say. People say to die in a certain way in certain places. Like, would you like to die in a bathroom? Would you like to be found dead in a bathroom? Your pants down?
I know, so it don't matter to me.
No. I'm thinking now.
I still ain't know, so I still ain't know. So okay, wherever you find
I know you're not
me.
gonna know you'd be dead, but
exactly.
You living now. Would you like that for yourself? Of course not.
It doesn't matter. Because again, I won't feel shame or anything. Wherever you find me.
Point taken. Point taken. I care. I care where I die. I'm not gonna know, but me now would feel bad about it. You understand? I'm just thinking some of those things are just way too risky. I saw something yesterday on an Instagram reel where this woman tried one of those fancy things that I think it's a butt plug. I don't know if you can have this conversation at this point. Shady,
it's not that. It's something to go. And it's stuck in there.
It's a butt plug, and it got stuck in there.
But no, it
and
was
you know how embarrassing
to go to
she almost had to, but through all the trying, they finally got it out. She was freaking out because she was talking about how embarrassing that would have been and what she'd have to gone through and make it wasn't even her main man she was with. So them things they're too risky for me, for real. So I'll just be careful.
Yeah, stop it.
It's good to.
Yeah, Kenson, stop it. Kenson Shady say Shady Kenson say Shady, do not bother with Jill. Let Jill go sit in the boring corner.
Exactly.
She is afraid of BDSM because she knows she will show her bad side.
So because I don't like certain things, I'm boring.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Nah. I'm really cautious about what I put in my body because as a woman, I know the effects that it can have. You understand?
Can say you would die happy.
We put these things inside of us. You understand? And we mess up our pH. We do so many things. Every now and again, it's good to try something, but be careful of things you try. That's all I'm saying.
Guys, so here what we're going to do, right? I'm still going to make a list, but here what? We're going to use, I know Maisie.
Everybody talking about this list, boy.
Maisie, I'm not, wherever Jill is, with a package deal now. So wherever Jill is, I'll be. So that means anytime Jill is on, I'll be on and I'll get to talk about the list. But what I'll do is you can head over to our social media. I'll create a Novas list and keep updating it on our social medias. Boom. Instagram, boom, Facebook, and everything. But I will also speak about it every time we're on. For now, let me give another list because we only have like.
Wait, real quick before you go into the list, I just want to mention something real quick.
Yeah.
On a very serious note, guys, I just want to say good job and a thumbs up to all the guys who were on the Coast Guard, the team that came out there and dealt with everything quick, and they were able to do their job efficiently and help all those who would have dropped what they were doing and help out yesterday when that plane crashed. In whatever way, you jumped in your speedboat to help see who you can find, who you can get out the water, how you can assist. I just want to say good job to you guys. We need more people like that.
Oh,
you
don't
know?
forget your officer as well, Mr. Gould.
Mr. What?
Your officer Gould from yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I meant an officer, Mr. I can't remember his rank.
His rank,
All right.
okay, yeah.
So let's just call him Officer Gould. I like to drop people's rank. Big up yourself this morning. Blessed love to you and your entire team in the maintenance department at the SVG Police Department. All right, guys. But really and truly, big up to all you guys who would have came out in your speedboats, the SVG,
Fishermen's and all
Coast
that
Guard,
too, yeah.
you know, responding quickly and getting everything organized in the best way possible. Really quick response, great. You know, give Jack his jacket. Sometimes we criticize them, and this is time for, you know, a bit of praise and congratulations on doing a good job for real, because the response was on point.
On point, yeah.
I wasn't there to see how exactly everything was handled, but judging from the little video clips that I would have seen and from what people are saying, you know, you came out and you did what you had to do. So big up to y'all, and you know that's how it needs to be. We need more boats out there, you know, to respond to stuff like these. For real. Can we take this call real quick?
Someone said the Coast Guard didn't do enough. It was more of the fishermen.
Can we take this call real quick? Good morning. You're live on OMG.
Yes, I'm back, Jill. Boring Jill.
How could you say that to me? You know my husband, innit? Watch yourself. You go on.
I know Cassio son get into this fight. You know that.
You think so?
You know that. You know that. You know my body wouldn't get into this fight.
He likes to defend my honor, and with certain things, with certain things, especially when he's affected, because you calling me boring is like saying he boring too. You know?
No. He knows that is not what I'm saying. You not even try that. You don't even try that.
Trying to tie you up.
You know what I mean?
All right, Kenton.
Yeah, so before I get back to what we were saying, I read a news article yesterday pertaining to the plane crash and so forth. And it's not to make this a takeaway from the tragedy and everything like that, but come on, as news publications and you know, they need to be truthful. Now, we all saw the videos yesterday and what happened. And then when the Coast Guard didn't even, from what was found out, they didn't even have a swimmer on the boat. His jacket to the people of that way who did the job. The only thing, none of those Coast Guard officers got their skin wet, not a single one.
We saw a video of them pulling people out the water.
No,
but you don't think that response time?
The people that were there transferred the bodies to the boat.
Yeah, the fishermen. Becca from
they didn't do squat.
Okay.
So yes, they got there in record time than usual when it comes to stuff. Yes, give them that. But oh gosh, give the thing to the people and recognition to the people. So when I see them put out and say, oh, how the Coast Guard got there in record time and they did this and they did, the Coast Guard didn't do squat more than collect the bodies. Condolences to the families of those who you know who lost their lives.
We spoke about it this morning, really, truly.
It's very sad.
Yes, it really is.
But I hate that, and people see it and say, oh, people looking for glory. No, nobody's looking for glory. It's to be truthful. It's to have a proper recollection of what happened. This is them looking for glory. Because they know they keep on getting licks about certain things, so they want to put themselves in a good light. Yes, put themselves in a good light. Exactly. Yeah. So why don't we say they should not do that? But when we speak out about the regular man doing the job and getting the praise, the people want to talk about, they want to praise the Coast Guard, praise the people. Praise the people, put it where it's supposed to go.
Okay.
Now, after that. So, back to what I was saying quickly. Now, the thing is, Nova.
Yeah.
With the $6,000 that you spoke about, here's an issue, and you're going to see how this is going to tie into an entirely different thing also. Remember, right? You remember the other morning you were talking about when you and Shady and Jill were talking about, the party something?
Yeah, the events.
Right, yes. So here's the thing. It is both a good thing and a detriment. Let me tell you what I mean. Now, in a society where people, listen, none of us can run away from it. People are stressed. High bills, you know what I mean, low pay, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes people working payslip to payslip, paycheck to paycheck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. Right. The thing is that few times in the year, people will get a chance to, distress, go and get some form of entertainment. Because usually monthly, most people can't even go to say they're going to a movie with the kids. They can't even sell a week or buy some ice cream because they have to be counting every single cent closely. Now, when it comes to going to an event, sometimes somebody might send the money for somebody might be trying to put up a little $5, a little $10, say, boy, Carnival come in, Easter come in, or whatever. And so for that one time in the year, they go to enjoy themselves. It shouldn't be so. You are supposed to be in your country, your society, where entertainment is a must, some form of it. And that's supposed to be, I think, you should find that in some laws or something somewhere here, right? And it's also something that has been shown through numerous psychological and sociological scientific, that kind of research and so forth.
Yeah.
Because you ever wonder why the politicians, PSAs, and all of these big people who are already getting the big money, they get something called an entertainment allowance?
Yeah, I know that.
And they will tell you they deserve it because they work hard. So you who down in the trenches doing the brunt of the work, you don't work hard, you don't deserve to also be entertained, be able to distress, be able to spend time with your family.
True.
So when they're getting all the big money up themselves, their bills being paid, because from certain positions you get all your bills in your house paid, plus you get an entertainment allowance, you get traveling allowance and all of that, and you don't making the big money already. You don't making between $15,000 to $20,000 a month, but you still getting these perks added.
Yeah.
So you tell me, and when you look at some of the entertainment allowances, they could pay about 2-3 people.
But have we seen exact information on that?
Yes, you have. Go and check. Yes, man. Go and check any of the estimates for any of the years. Why you think I could tell you this?
Okay.
Go and check the estimates for any of the years. And I make that point to tell you this, Nova, that at the end of the day, we need to start seeing that we deserve what our leaders get. That's what I'm saying there? They're not the only ones who should be benefiting. You see people going to politics, and within 3 years or 2 terms, they're millionaires. How? And then we have nothing in place to find out how they got their money. More than you hear millions coming into the country to do this, to do that, but how much of it trickles down to me and you? How much trickles down to this small man on the ground? And then when it suits them, so that they could get a little vote, so that they could get... Because what we see is that administrations don't even fight to please the people. It's all about, let me see what we could do to get re-elected. That's it.
True.
And so I say all of that, I give you all of that along with the thing to come right back to this. The poor people, the poor culture and the dependency culture that we have nurtured here, if you put $6,000 in somebody's hand right now, Nova, you know what happened? Them so happy to see that so that they could clear a bill. They have so much to do. You can't study to invest. And the other thing, how many of our everyday people, our layman, even persons who just left college, how many of them have been taught, are trained in investment?
And financial literacy.
But that's the point.
And we
So
don't
you pull the next term that I was going to use financial literacy.
Yeah, we don't focus on that a lot, and
But that's the
it
point.
seems like that's intentional, that they don't want us to be
It's
financially
intentional.
literate.
It is intentional, Nova.
Because money
So now-
management is an important thing, no matter how
that's
much
the
money you
point.
have, which is 100 or
But that's the
100,000.
point. But I'm going to show you now. I'm going to show you now how I told you this ties into something else too.
Yeah.
Now, when you have the person down here getting the money, you know what is going to happen there easy? you're going to make the economy spin and you're going to make the economy grow. Easy and simple. Simple economy.
Yeah.
And I've said it here before, so let me say it again. When you give the poor man the money, he has to spend. He has no choice. When you put it in the pockets of the big man up there, he could sit down on it.
Yeah, he could sit
because
down
he
on
has
it.
plenty already.
Facts, that's true.
Right? So here, when you put it in the pocket of the small man down here, he has to spend. When he spend with the merchant, when he go and he supports Jill business,
It revolves faster, yeah.
it revolves faster. So therefore, Jill is able now to buy more, import more, her business grows.
Yeah, that's true.
Therefore, when her business grows, she can start to employ others. Because now she needs more
It's a
work.
ripple effect, really and
But
truly.
that's the point. That's the point. And so from right there, with the persons who got hired, they can now spend to support another company, or even that same company to grow somebody else. And so more people start to get hired, more money spinning in the economy. Simple. Right back to government.
True.
No. I don't know what type of subjects you did in school, or if it was business or not.
Yeah,
or
it was
whatever.
business.
Okay,
Business,
good.
yeah.
So from the economic standpoint, right, you know that simply when all of these things happen, right, when you have high taxes, no country can tax themselves out of poverty. Any country that has high taxes, look at their economy. Always in shambles. Because why? The government is taking more from the people to give less. So therefore your economy could never spin. It could never go anywhere.
True.
You see how simple that is?
Yeah.
That is very, very, very simple. That is just putting it in layman term for everybody to understand. Not no technical jargon and support that, yes, we can get into. But those things for me are just semantics. Those things are just to fly things over the everyday man head so that they don't understand, so that it's so important. And it sounds like if 1 and 1 still don't make 2. Because no matter how you count in millions, no matter how you use percentages and so forth, 1 and 1 still make 2. And it's right there it starts. And it comes right back to that. You see? So when Jill spoke this morning about investing, about entrepreneurship is not an easy thing, brother. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Not everybody could just come and say, okay, let me go into a business, because everybody doesn't have that business acumen. You know what I mean? So when everybody, yes, you could go and fry some chicken and do something and make a little $10 or $20 extra every day so that you could eat something, yes. But really, are you going to grow?
Yeah, that's true.
You see? So what do we see entrepreneurship as just something that, because if you read or listen to most of these persons who, big businessmen, these people who do seminars, they tell you one thing: when you get into business, it's for the business and yourself to become independent.
But Kenson, don't forget the government awards entrepreneurs more than the awards workers, right? The society itself, as a business person, you get better perks being an entrepreneur than you get being a citizen. If you understand what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. I get where you're trying to go, but I disagree. And let me tell you why I disagree. It comes back again, and Jill said it best this morning, and she said it best the other morning. My brother, there's idealism and then there's reality. And let me tell you the reality. It's that it comes down to who you know. That's the sad reality on our ground here. My brother, we could sit down and we could keep our heads in the cloud and say, this should happen. This should be the way things should go. This should. You notice the word should?
Should, yes.
Should. But the reality is, it's not.
Because there's a lot of small businesses, there are a lot of entrepreneurs who are just not cutting it. There's a lot of people who had to close down their businesses because they couldn't afford to pay rent.
But that's it.
So I get a question, right, Kenson? I get a question, and it might seem a bit ignorant. But from the way I've been speaking, where would you put me in this class? Would I be idealism or would I be part of what you're saying?
Idealism and denial.
Okay.
And
no, I'm not offended. I want to understand.
No,
I'm not offended.
It's not offense. It's not offense.
I want to understand.
And I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because, and it's not just you. It's not just you, my brother. It's a lot of people. It's majority. Well, let me not say majority, but a good chunk of our people who still live in denial as to what is.
Yeah.
Because there are people who will blatantly tell you with certain things. There are people who will blatantly tell you that there's no victimization in St. Vincent. people who are in ministries, in positions where they see it daily, will blatantly tell you that there is no victimization in St. Vincent.
But
You know what I mean?
given because of my experience and my mindset,
Mm-hmm.
do you think it's a bad thing that I would be in idealism because of my mindset? Because I don't think.
No, it's not. But you see, it's also very dangerous because it means that you are not going to accept reality as what is, and you will keep on denying. And so when you deny, you put yourself at a disadvantage because then this is the thing with reality. You know, I tell people reality is like a brick wall hiding in mist. You ever watch those horror movies and see people running and don't know where they're going and they just put up on something? That is reality. And when reality hit you hard on a brother, it does mash up your face.
But Kenson, let me tell you something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not actually denying it, you know. I'm seeing it, but I choose not to accept it. I choose to change my reality.
That's the point. But that's denial. That's denial.
You know, but I accepted that this is the way St. Vincent is, but it's myself now. It's up to me now to look at the reality and see how I could walk around and take opportunity from it.
Right. So now you're saying something different now. Where now you have accepted what is. You see the reality.
Yeah.
And so you adjust to it.
Yes.
But here's where idealism becomes a really bad thing. It's when you keep on wanting to believe. Okay, let me put it a different way.
Yeah.
It's like a man and a woman. The man do the woman all kind of thing. You hand she, you beat she up, you not give she no money. But every time, will keep on saying, hey, what happened? I go carry you up on a trip next year, you know. And she know, knowing boy, me get beat every day. This man don't give me nothing. She never think and say, but how the hell he go carry me up on a trip when he don't even give me money to run the house?
So she keep believing in the promise.
And she keep believing in the promise, in the idealism that boy, we go on a trip. And so she keeps on, you know, denying the reality that the man is a bad man.
Accepting what's going on there every time.
Exactly.
True.
And so that's the same thing here, that if you don't put idealism aside and face reality and adjust to the reality, then you are going to just destroy yourself because guess what? You're going to continue drinking poison sage rum. You know what I mean? Yes, you're going to go down the same way and not realizing that you're killing you.
True. Makes sense. That makes sense as well, too, man.
Good. So that's the thing.
And you know what? I appreciate the other input and the other insights. As I say, I don't argue. I actually discuss.
No,
we
we
have discussions, and I appreciate
it. And this is the thing, brother. Most times I seldom talk to a lot of people because it's like they cannot have a discussion.
True.
It has to descend into some partisan crap about who not like who and who this and who that. Put people to discuss policy, and that's the problem that we have. Yeah. And again, this is the part I blame the politicians for, that they create the divide that we have now because it's beneficial to them. Because you see, like how we can have this discussion here, discuss these things, open each other's eyes, and see what is what. They don't want that because if we have these intelligent discussions, guess what now? We're going to see the BS that they keep pushing down our throats daily. We're going to see through the nonsense and the veils that they have there. You see what I'm saying? That keeps us from coming together and say, oh, you owe me something because I put you there for a reason. And instead of me benefiting, you alone are benefiting. And who you deem worthy is benefiting. And this, you remember earlier I talked about policy? This is what we need to get back to. That we the people need to get back and say, what you change our mindset, you know, first and foremost, the way our outlook on things. And then from there, we start to make decisions. And then you will see the country, the society, the entire world change. Because it's not just St. Vincent.
You know, Kenson, our time is up, right?
Yeah.
We have to go, but you talk about people changing their mindset. That's the only way things are going to change, by people changing their mindset. And one of the things that really need to change, believe it or not, Nova's taking some licks for the whole comment, the whole sentence that he would have made, but in part, what he was trying to get across, which he didn't say properly, and I think that's why he's taking a lot of licks. We have to change our mindset and get out of the dependency. Think for ourselves. Seek out opportunities for ourselves. Right? Where Nova went wrong also is where he said that we over-exaggerating and things ain't going to happen. That's why he's taking so much blows right now.
I know.
But he is right in terms of we ourselves. When we see things with how the country is going saying right now, do not sit down and be dependent on the government so that we can be controlled.
Exactly.
Go and
But here's
see
the
what
thing,
you can
Jill.
do with the talent that we have. I think that's what Nova was really trying
Yes.
to push.
So let me say this quickly. The question now comes: how are we going to get those opportunities, and where are they? And again, the question I asked the other morning: how many people actually have what it takes financially and otherwise to really be able to tap into these opportunities?
Yeah.
That's the other thing. And you see, Nova, I am not going to blame you. That is why I didn't come on and cuss and argue with what you said. Because you know what you did, and what Mazzy and others have to understand. And I listen, I laugh when every time I see Mazzy. Mazzy is like with the hit list. Listen, I did hear roll it. But the thing is this: is that Nova has shown. And I'm glad that it happened. Nova has shown exactly where the mindset is in St. Vincent with so many people. It's not just him, but he has shown exactly where we need to go in this country to start changing the mindset of the people. Because we see now what we need to attack.
Yeah.
That idealism, something right there. You see? So I don't blame Nova, and I'm not going to beat upon him because he has exposed exactly the underbelly of what is the problem in St. Vincent.
Exactly. Well, unfortunately, we gotta.
But so you can blame me for being one of those people, one of the few majority who would speak out and not endorse all those BDSM things and healthy living and all of that.
Walk away, Jill.
Walk away from there.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, guys, we gotta go to.
Yeah, so have a good morning. You deal, I go deal with you. Have a good morning, guys.
All
Have a
right,
good weekend.
Okay. All right, y'all. We went over our time, but hey, it is what it is. And sometimes you got to go that extra mile. You got to go beyond. Shirley, can we take this call, or you want to lock off right now? Yes, we got to go. So, caller, we are way past our time. Hopefully, you can come through and contribute next week.
Yes,
We'll be back
Monday.
next week, Monday. All right, on OMG in the morning. Let's thank everybody who came through. Maisie, Sackley's, George, Chanel,
Bernadette, leave yourself on online to
everybody,
please.
Fitzmore, everybody, Winston, everybody. We appreciate your comments and everything. Thank you for coming through and joining us today. Blessed love to you. Enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend. Blessed love to you. Out to here. We
Until
gone.
Monday, we gone.
Boom 1069 is trending. Blazing on the air at 1069 FM.
What does this button do? Lord, have mercy.
On your phone or device at tunein.com. Or on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Boom SVG 1069.
You know what the magical,